Good morning, guys. This is Shanae from Blooming Good Orchids. I live in Durban, South Africa. For those of you that are new to my channel, our climate is very much the same to Florida, hot, humid conditions, and I like to grow orchids that suit my environment. These are beautiful oncidiums. I prefer to grow them mounted because I have a heavy hand with watering. See, these ones on the front are still opening. They're not fully open as yet. These ones here are fully open. So these guys, oncidiums, like bright indirect sunlight. They like warm to hot conditions. They can withstand some heat, but don't have them in direct sunlight. They will burn. And even though this is in indirect sunlight, they do get bright light and they still get burnt. See the spots on the leaves? That's also from a bit of heat. It's too hot, and we've been having here in Durban a bit of a heat wave. So I do water in the mornings, but lately at night, for the last 3 evenings, we have been having some rain at night. So I haven't been watering these guys at all. I would normally water my garden on Wednesdays and Saturdays because of the night rains that we've been having. This is another beautiful Oncidium bobcat. Hashem, the flowers are almost done. This has been in flower for over a month. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. I prefer, like you can see, I prefer mine mounted because when I do water, I do have a bit of a heavy hand. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite high up in the pergola, so it gets very, my apologies, I had to sort my dogs out. They were almost having a fight. But anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, these guys like hot to humid conditions, indirect sunlight, and I feed them once a week. That is what I do in my conditions. Some prefer to be in pots. I do have one that is also mounted and it doesn't really like it. I can show you. It's this one here. Let me just take you to this one. So I cover its roots just to protect it from the sun, because before I covered the roots, it wasn't enjoying the conditions at all. It lost quite a bit of leaves, and since I've covered the roots, the leaves have made a comeback, and as you can see, it's still getting a bit burnt, even though there's 2 layers of shea cloth over my pergola. But it's making a comeback, so I'm quite happy about that. This was in a pot. I took it out the pot last year, and yeah, it's yeah, I prefer things mounted. So if you don't want to be mounted, you're gonna have a very hard time in my garden. So this is Oncidiums. I have another beautiful Oncidium this way here. You can see its roots. It loves to be mounted. The roots are all over. And this is a beautiful big Oncidium. It's got old pseudobulbs, as you can see, but it prefers to be mounted. Look at those roots at the top there. All beautiful, nice green roots. I do have another Oncidium here. Let me just take you through. This one it had flowered already. It's done. I need to cut the spike down. But as you can see, it also gets quite bright light, indirect light, and it's happy, you know. Look at that, beautiful roots, and that's its name. Long name for Oncidium. Yeah. So yes, if you have hot and humid conditions, and you might want to try some Oncidiums. They're quite easy to grow. They thrive on neglect, actually, so don't baby them. Let's see what else. I don't have another Oncidium to show you, only those. Oh, this is the Shalop Tolkien. This is an old pseudobulb that I can cut out. As you can see, it had flowered already. It had quite a few spikes over there and over here that I need to cut, and it's making another spike. Here's another new spike. And you can play around with your mounts, because this is a pot that broke, and my husband attached it to a piece of bark, to a piece of wood, and yeah, look at that. Oncidium is very, very happy in it. So experiment a bit and just see. It does retain a bit more moisture, but just be careful, guys, you don't get root rot, especially if you have a heavy hand and watering your plants like I do. But yeah, if your climate allows it, try Oncidium. They're easy to grow, they're not finicky at all. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you have a pleasant day. If there's any comments that you have or any questions about Oncidiums, you're welcome to leave a comment. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Bye bye.